Hello again and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another TN update. I am impatiently waiting for my BK passport to arrive. In the meantime, I have updated my setup. Starting with the passport, I did add a new little charm. For those of you who are familiar with One Piece, this is Law's Devil Fruit, but I really hope to add either Chopper's or even Nico Robin's because I like them more. For now, I will leave it as is unless I find a different charm that I think fits me better. I also decided to replace the elastic band with a minty green color. I can't remember whose video I saw. They took inspiration from the plotter closure. The original one I made had black elastic, and so I just decided to buy 2 shades of green just to see which one I liked more and to just give it an added flair of making it more me. The Kittlepea clip is decorative, however it also holds on to a laminated postcard which holds my pen loop. I will have to rethink this when I get my new BK edition just because I will have pockets. I'm currently using a Serica Studio grid insert with a clear cover, which allows me to put stickers and little ephemera. I really love this mushroom and a cute frog reading. Without really intending to, I'm kind of participating in One Book July. If we were to see the passport as just kind of like an extension of the standard one I'm also using, this passport operates as a monthly calendar and daily, planner / micro journal for when I am at work because I didn't want to have to bring my standard TN with me on a daily basis. I use this insert to have like weekly and daily pages, which led me to put my weeks aside for now. I'm really liking this setup. I also added a kraft folder, which I'll get back to. I do want to show you my elastic band closure. I am using this washi tape card holder, but I feel like I might end up changing it to a piece of plastic that is the actual size of the cover. But right now it is being held by a binder clip, which does mark up the cover a little bit. So keep that in mind if you choose to make one for yourself. I love how easily it can be moved, but I do want to keep it secure in one place so that I don't have to worry about it falling out. I am excited to share this genius kraft folder setup. I saw someone on YouTube do this with their TNs and I am just amazed that I didn't see more people doing it. I just think it is so creative and it has really made me want to just use my TNs all the time. They used 2 kraft folder inserts and taped them together and then placing an insert into the pocket and then have it fold out, and I am just so amazed by it. It works out so well in both the passport and standard size. There is also still room to put in a 3rd insert using the elastics or the pocket, keeping in mind the size of the cover. I don't know how many more inserts you'd be able to fit in it without creating a significant overhang. At least with my current inserts, I could fit a 3rd notebook insert into this. But it also just gives you so many pockets to put in ephemera or stickers or just notes. I am obsessed with this setup. I love it so much, and it is just the type of functionality that just reignited my love for my TNs. As the original poster showed and demonstrated in their video, it's just so easy to refer to your calendar while you're journaling or making notes. It also functions as a way to get the bulk out of the way so that when you are journaling or writing in it, you don't have that same thickness that makes it harder to write on. And I just think, again, genius. I know that having a TN makes it easy for you to pull out inserts, so if you need to take it out of the cover, you can easily do so, but I've never been a fan of that. I want my cover to be part of the journal, and I just don't want to take my inserts out and put them back in, even though it is relatively easy to do. And the overhang is pretty minimal. I would say that I I even have this corner bookmark with the cat sticking out more than the inserts are, and this is acceptable overhang for me. Here I am just showing you that you can put in another insert, so I'm putting in my sticker release paper insert. It does bulk it up quite a bit, but in a manageable way, I would say. Previously, I did have the rather thick Lauren Phelps insert, which I really liked, but it was too thick, and the overhang on that one with this new configuration just wasn't to my liking. And as I mentioned, even with the sticker book insert, this is pretty acceptable. Another change I added to my standard is the use of brads. Since I'm not using the original hole for the closure, I am using these removable brads to cover it up. And then I remembered I had some star ones, and I was testing that out for a second, but then I found this mint green, and I really love how it looks. An added little detail, very cute and very minimal, and doesn't add much bulk to it. If I don't get another Serica Studio insert, I do have a Sterling Ink grid insert, which is slightly thicker, and I do think that this would be a nice journal, but I think I might have to adjust things a little bit, but we shall see. I am a huge fan of the Serica Studio inserts right now. They are just the perfect weight, and I love the different cover designs that she has in her shop. And that is my current passport setup. I am also considering adhering on a patch to either the front or the back, but I might hold off just because I might end up selling this one after I get my BK version. Moving on to my standard TN, I have 3 inserts inside this, and I love how it looks. This also has the canopy clip as well as the brad in the back. I also changed the elastic color, and I have added the TSL pen loop, and I also dug out my TRC fountain pen, and I switched the nib. I can't remember if I purchased these on eBay or Etsy, and these were supposed to fit in my Jinhao fountain pen. I believe these are a number 6 nib, but I can't remember. I think the feed can't quite keep up with this nib, or maybe it's not placed quite right since it's not a TRC nib, but I do enjoy using it a lot more than with its original nib. I decided to go with the brown leather pen loop just so that it could match the BK version of my TN. One of the loops does have to be stretched out to accommodate even a Kaweco. Originally, I was going to put this uni ball one into the pen loop so that I could have a ballpoint and fountain pen. I even switched out the ink in this uni ball one with a jet stream just because it is my favorite refill, and I think it is just the perfect pen loop to add to my TN. I love how it looks, and it's easy to put on and take off. I am also using a Serica Studio insert. I like that I have the plastic cover to add stickers to the inside, and I thought this was pretty funny. I have the same mushroom facing different ways in the front and then in the back of both of my covers, and I just thought this is so funny. I had this typewriter and this front facing mushroom sticker on my water bottle that I recently threw away, and so I laminated them. Another accessory is I did cut down an A5 Hobonichi pencil board so that I can have 2 pencil boards in here so I wouldn't have to keep switching them from either side. I added a clear pocket onto the craft folder. I do have my sticker release insert in this cover. I don't think I actually need a third insert because I think after I finish this Serica Studio insert, I might even just go into a Sterling Ink. But I am loving using the craft folder system, and I love having a monthly calendar in this. And again, I just love the flexibility that this new setup has allowed. So I do think I may continue again with the Serica Studio insert, or I may jump into a Sterling Ink. I would have to move the sticker release paper if I do that, which is totally fine. I myself, I think only ever had 2 to 3 inserts in a TN when I first started using it, and I really just love how customizable these types of journals are. I am considering gluing some patches to the front of my TN, but I'm a little nervous. I'm worried that they won't adhere right or be placed right. I don't know. And of course my band kind of gets in the way, and I don't want to disrupt the patch, but I also like using this band. More than anything, I just worry that I will accidentally damage the cover, and I really love this notebook so much, and I would hate for anything to happen to it. I also wish when I did get this BK Truly Yours that I had considered doing the Love for Analog patch, and here I am just kind of playing around. I would love to get this patch or even a fountain pen patch or some writing instrument on the cover. All in all, I am just really happy how my TNs have been shaping up. It's like I was in a reading slump, but for my journal, if that makes sense. And I just love journaling in it. I love carrying it around the house with me. I haven't really had the opportunity to carry it with me anywhere, so it's primarily been at home, but I love having my passport for when I go to work and then having my standard at home. I just feel like I have any excuse to journal. And as I mentioned in my previous video, not to get on a separate tangent, but I mentioned switching out the inks in both my Matcha and Coral Twisby, and I am loving the Diamine Forever Inks. This is Coral Blaze and Hyper Green. I'm loving all of the inks I've tried in that line. I've been trying to buy ink samples rather than buying a full bottle right away, and I'm so happy I tested these out because now I want bottles for both of these inks. I just wanted to share how much I'm loving them, and I'm hoping to get samples of some of the other colors in the series. But yes, this is my current TN setup. I'm loving it, and I'm excited to get my BK passport so I can see how that one will look, and I'm hoping to add some patches to my standard one. I'm just still a little hesitant. If you know which glue I should use, please let me know, or if you have some tips or resources you used if you've adhered patches to leather covers. I've never done that before, so again, I'm a little nervous, and I'd love to know what are some of your favorite accessories or inserts that you're using in your TN or journals. Please let me know in the comments below. Well, that's all I really wanted to share with you today. I will leave you to the music for the rest of the video, and I will catch you in the next one.